Welcome, everyone. My name is Laura Lynn, and I am your guide as we explore Buddhism together. Before I get started, I would like to introduce you to my guardian angel, Bhakti. I have visual impairment. So, in addition to being my tech support, Bhakti will also be reading your questions or comments in chat later. So, I will be able to have a nice conversation with you. Bhakti, you want to say hi?
Hi, everyone. It is my pleasure to be here today and support all of you. I am in the chat, and please let me know if I can assist you in any way.
Thank you, Bhakti. Last month, when we were together, we talked about one of the coverings of our that obscure our brilliant self nature, our Buddha nature, is our inner critic. So what we'll do today is use a gentle yet powerful tool from our Buddha's toolbox to remove this covering. The Pali word metta, it means loving kindness or friendliness. And it is a great quality of our heart to be able to love and be kind to ourselves and to others. Today, we'll focus on loving kindness towards ourselves as a way to diminish the power we think our inner critic has over us. We'll also have an opportunity to meet with our inner critic and have a conversation with them. But if you don't feel like talking to your inner critic today, that's perfectly fine. When we get to that portion of our meditation, just take a self-care break. Again, no judgment, just loving kindness towards yourself, okay? Okay, with that in mind, let's get started with our meditation. Please find a posture that is comfortable and relaxed for you. And if possible, please keep your back straight. Now, please close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths, breathing in, breathing out, and start to feel your lovely and kind presence right here, right now. Let's increase our receptivity to loving kindness by a smile. Smile into your heart and let your smile spread throughout your entire body, softening, relaxing into the embrace of loving kindness. Now, please bring into mind someone who you have a loving relationship with. They can be a friend, a relative, a teacher, a religious figure, or a pet. Someone who you can easily feel the mutual loving and caring. with this being right in front of you, feel your love and your well wish for this beloved being. Now, feel the love, the support, and the understanding your beloved being have for you. Please listen with your smiling heart the following words of well wishes they have for you. You're welcome to put your hands over your heart. May you always be filled with loving kindness and know that you're loved. May you always know how special you are and accept yourself as you are. May you always see yourself the way we see you. May you always know joy and contentment. Please let their words of loving kindness and unshakable belief in you infuse every part of your being. You are intrinsically good. You are golden. You are whole and complete as you are. Strengthened by loving kindness, you start to feel for yourself. Now, please bring into your mind a younger version of yourself or your inner child. Whatever feelings that are arising now, they are perfectly fine. Embrace these feelings with loving kindness. Please spend some time with your inner child. Maybe get reacquainted. Do whatever comes naturally for you and your inner child. Maybe play a game together. Go on a hike. Eat ice cream. Or sit quietly and just hold each other. Do Do whatever makes the both of you happy, joyful, and loved. Through your words and actions, please reassure your inner child how much they are loved just as they are. How special and talented they are. And how safe and protected they are because you are always here for them. Now, there is also a smile in your inner child's heart. Empowered by loving kindness for yourself and your inner child, now you have the option to talk to your inner critic. It may be helpful to picture your inner critic as a ridiculous looking cartoon character. They have no idea how silly they look as they try to pop themselves up, pretending to be big and strong. They're just full of air. There are illusions planted in your mind by family, society, and culture. You no longer need to believe in them. The good news is, with self-love, you are able to meet your inner critic with loving kindness instead of fear, anxiety, or anger. The Buddha taught hatred never ends hatred. Only love can end hatred. Steep in loving kindness, you may want to tell your ridiculous looking inner critic something like, "You may have tried to help me, but your input not only was not helpful, they were also harmful at times. I no longer need you. I hereby release you into the light." See them go. Goodbye. Bon voyage. maybe you can start to feel the freedom, the expansion in your heart and your mind once you ask your inner critic to leave, to vacate the premises. Please don't be surprised if your inner critic tries to creep back. They're sneaky that way. It's perfectly normal. When that happens, please feel the power of your loving kindness for yourself. And let your silly and unhelpful inner child and ask them to leave. The more you practice letting go of your inner critic, the easier it will be. Please be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. You are doing great. You're welcome to come back to this meditation anytime you wish. Know that your inner critic no longer has power over you. Your self-love is your new superpower. Feel it, believing it, resting it. In a few minutes, I will end our meditation together. Meanwhile, just feel loving kindness inside you, to the right of you, to the left of you, above you, below you. You are just embraced by loving kindness. Now, please take some time to come back to yourself. Easy does it. Maybe you want to wiggle your fingers or toes or stretch. Take your time to come back. Welcome back, everyone. Congratulations for going on this heroic journey with me. I have studied at the Center of Mindfulness and Self-Compassion, and believe me, self-love and self-compassion are amongst the hardest things to do. And so don't feel bad or any negative self-talk if you don't feel loving kindness towards yourself the first time we do the meditation. No worries. Give yourself time and just if you can, repeat the meditation and slowly, slowly let the love for yourself sink in. One of my teachers, Dr. Pillai, said that complete self-love is the highest form of love. Why? Because we are Buddhas. We are just, our true nature is just obscured by all these covering. And once we know our true identity, what is there not to love? We're brilliant. We're joyful. We have unlimited compassion and wisdom. We're omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. Isn't that just the best form of self-love, loving our true nature, loving ourselves for who we really are? So what we'll do for the months to come is to continue using different tools to remove our coverings that obscure our true identity. So again, deep bow to you for having the courage and the willingness to experience loving kindness for yourself. Now, if you would like, you're welcome to share your experience, comments, or questions in chat, and Bhakti will read them to me, and we'll have a conversation together.
Namaste.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello. I just wanted to thank you for that beautiful meditation. And it was so far in the chat, we have a message from Nana. She says, my deepest heartfelt gratitude to Babaji, Donna, Mohini, and the teachers, administrators, moderators, and staff of the Pillai Center for their great works and teachings and guidance.
Thank you for being here, Nana, because it is without you, none of this can happen too. So blessings to you too.
And I will let you know if we get any more messages in the chat.
Yes, no problem. Take your time. Yeah, it was a pretty intense meditation. And but I want to give you a taste of it. And if there's parts of the meditations you want me to repeat in, and go deeper in future months, just let me know. Just to let you know, when I did my self-compassion training, my inner critic was this kind of purple with pink polka dot amoeba looking thingy, right? And and so when I have doubts and stuff like that, that self-critic will come and say, Laura, you're not good enough, blah, 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 what do you think? And then I look at it and I'm like, you are amoeba. What do you know? So thank you, but no thank you. Please go away. Go back into the light. Take a vacation. And so it really is helpful, to kind of shrink down the our projection of who we think our inner critic is, right? Because we think this is a big, strong monster that we should be afraid of, and we're trying to please and all that. But I think, one thing I learned from this, from the Center for Self-Compassion is that, no, we are stronger than that inner critic. They were just placed there sometime with misguided good intention. Like, for example, I am from a very traditional Asian family. And so my parents' attitude is, never praise the kids because then they won't try hard. So it's always, oh, what, you got an A, no, that's not good enough. How about A plus? So yeah. And so I understand the difficulty of dealing with inner critic. Well, Bhakti, do you think we should end the program if there's no comments on chat?
I don't see any more messages in chat, and I would say if you feel our session is over, we can go ahead and end.
Yeah, right. I mean, as feel free, if you have any messages or comments. But if you feel like this is a good place to end, I just want to do a traditional Buddhist practice. It's called dedication of merit. That's when we dedicate all the goodness we created and send it out to the rest of the world. Okay, so here's the prayer. May all the goodness that we created by gathering together as a community and experiencing loving kindness for ourselves, we are sending this goodness to whoever and wherever in the world that needs love and kindness the most. May all beings be safe. May all beings be happy. May all beings realize awakening. Thank you for joining us this time, and we will see you next month when we explore more tools in our Buddhist toolbox to remove the covering of our true nature, our true identity. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.